Hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to MBA Karo. So today we have a special session with our SCMHRD students. We have three participants, Nyasa and Nachiket and Kushagra, the first year students of SCMHRD Pune. So in this session, they will be guiding you about, this is an aspirant outreach drive by SCMHRD, and they will be guiding you about the college, the admission process, how you can tackle SNAP, tips about SNAP, and everything you need to know about the college. Right? This session is quite helpful for SNAP aspirants because many a times you want to learn about the inside information about a college. Let's say that what actually is the academics, right? How to about the professors, about the facilities over there, about the different courses, right? How the courses are structured, the placement, and whatever you want to know about SCMHRD, you can ask the students directly in this session. Okay, so good evening all and welcome the three participants. So please introduce yourself to our audience and let them know about the college and the presentation that you have prepared for them.
Sure, sir. I hope I'm audible to everyone. First of all, thank you, sir, for providing this opportunity. And hello, students. We are students of SCMHRD. I am Nachiket Shembekar. I have secured 99.2 percentile in SNAP, and I'm pursuing MBA in Business Analytics from SCMHRD.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nyasa Samyak. I am a first-year student of MBA in Human Resources at SCMHRD, and I scored a percentile of 99.3.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kushagra Aswani, and I'm a first-year MBA Business Analytics student, and I scored 99.3 percentile in the SNAP examination.
So, as you all should be awaiting, you all might know the brand of SCMHRD. How big is it? What's the legacy? But let me formally introduce our college, Symbiosis Center for Management and Human Resource Development. Let's get started with it. So definitely, our college has a great legacy of 30 years. It was established in 1993, and it has been accredited by different bodies, right? So as all of you might know, there are different bodies for accreditation to different colleges. So our college is one of the very few colleges that have been accredited officially by AACSB, which is an international accreditation. Apart from that, we also do have accreditation from NBA. Third is we provide various specializations, whether you want to pursue a career in HR, marketing, finance, or even specializations like infrastructure development management, which are very rare to see in India. We do provide them. And third is strong industry connect. So our alums are everywhere. You name any company, you will find an alum from SCMHRD. Moving ahead, let's look at batch profile, right? So how does the gender ratio look? Or what is the average age of the batch? What is the average experience? So for MBA core, we have different programs, different specializations, HR, sales and marketing, and finance. So for this program, the class demographics in terms of gender ratio, we approximately have 7:30 ratio. To be precise, 68 and 34. The average age of the batch is approximately 25 years, and the work experience that they carry is about 12 months. You can also see sector-wise work experience in the graph that is shown on the slide. Now moving to other programs. When it comes to MBA in Business Analytics, which we represent, our class demographics and gender ratio is about 70-30. But our average age and average work experience is slightly greater. You can see it's 27 years and 34 months of work experience. Now that is because of special requirement which we have for a program in business analytics. We need 24 months of work experience to be eligible for this program. Now moving to the third program we have, that is IDM. IDM stands for infrastructure development and management. Now, the gender ratio in this program looks very similar, 75-25, and the average work experience is around 14 months. You can also see what is the diverse work experience these students have in their batch. Now that we have covered the batch profile, we can go to eligibility criteria.
Okay, so everyone, I will let you know about the eligibility. So for applying for the MBA core program, you need to have a minimum of 50% marks in your graduation, but you can also apply if you're a final year graduation student. For MBA in Infrastructure Development and Management, you need to be a graduate of any of the engineering degrees or B.Arch, or if you do not have that, you should have a minimum of 1 year of work experience in infrastructure relevant fields. For MBA in Business Analytics, minimum of 2 years of full-time work experience is required, along with the 50% of minimum marks in the graduation. Moving on, this is a very interesting slide, everyone. I do believe that this is one of the factors which determines why we choose the B school that we choose. So this is the placement highlights for SCMHRD. So for the MBA core program, the summer placements, the highest stipend was 4.5 lakhs. The average stipend was 2.37 lakhs and the median stipend was 2 lakhs. For the final placements, the highest package was 35.9 lakhs per annum. The average was 21.47 and the median was 20 lakhs per annum. Moving on, for the placements of MBA in Business Analytics, the summer placements, the highest package was 3.2 lakhs, the average stipend was 1.33 lakhs, and the median stipend was 1.1 lakhs. And for the final placements, the highest was 25.6 lakhs per annum. The average CTC was 20.25, and for the median, it was 20 lakhs per annum. Moving on, for MBA in Infrastructure Development and Management, for the summer placements, the highest stipend was 3.5 lakhs. The average stipend was 0.84 lakhs. The median stipend was 0.60 lakhs. And for the final placements, the highest CTC was 21 lakhs per annum. The average CTC was 14.17 and the median CTC was 13.6. Moving on, Kushagra will tell you more about what life at SCMHRD looks like.
Okay, everyone. Now that we have come across the placements and eligibility, we would now move on to what life at SCMHRD looks like. And before that, we would like to jump upon our recruiters. So I think you all must take into consideration your placements as well before you join an MBA college. So I want you guys to type in the chat box, what are your dream companies? Okay, so we have some of the notable recruiters in our arsenal. We have Intel, we have Dr. Reddy's, we have Google, we have Amazon, we have GSK, we have Bain and Company, we have Godrej, we have Airtel, you name it, and we have it. So these companies come to our campus and they hire across domains, across specializations as well. So I hope you take into consideration your placements as well before you join your MBA college, and take into consideration how SCMHRD is going to help you reach your dream company. Moving on to the next slide. So life at SCMHRD. So how many of you think that SCMHRD or MBA college is all about academics? Because clearly it's not. Apart from academics, we focus on how vibrant the culture at SCMHRD is. So recently, we had the Ganeshotsav celebration on campus, and all the students were celebrating. They were dancing, singing. The cultural committee was on display. And not just Ganeshotsav celebration, but we also have so many other festivals that are celebrated on campus. Apart from that, we have 14 clubs and committees on campus that you can be a part of once you're a part of SCMHRD. So I am from the admissions and PR team. We also have the corporate relations team. We have NEEV. We have the cultural committee if you are interested in singing, dancing, or performing arts. We have the sports committee if you would like to play any of the favorite sports that you have. You name it: cricket, football, badminton, basketball. We have it all. And we also have certain domain specific clubs and committees like the analytics club. So if you're interested in analytics, if you want to pursue a career in analytics, we have the analytics club for that. We also have the infrastructure committee, the infracom, if you want to pursue a career in infrastructure development and management. Apart from that, we also have scope, which is a supply chain and operations club. So these are a few committees that you can be a part of. Moving on to the facilities that we have. So how many of you are fitness enthusiasts, and how many of you are foodies over here who are there in the live session right now? I can see there are around 12 to 13 people who are seeing us live. So I would like to sh have some energy on display from your end as well. All right, so we have the gymnasium. If you're a fitness enthusiast, we have fitness experts on campus as well. We have the health center. If you want to get checkups, regular health checkups, we have that. We have the auditorium. We have the cafeteria. If you would like to indulge in some delicious food, we have coffee. We have Chinese food on display as well on campus. Also have the mess food. I personally like dal chawal of the mess. What about you, Nyasa?
Personally, I love the cold coffee from Urban Katta.
Yeah, we
It's my
also have
go-to.
Urban Katta. Yes, so that is our
I
favorite hangout spot. What about you, Nachiket?
My vote goes for Simbeats. Definitely as someone who enjoys his tea.
Yeah, today in the morning, I saw him get vada pav at Sweets.
That's great. That's great. So if you are a foodie, this place is for you completely. Apart from that, we also have the library where you can get access to so many databases, so many books for your projects, for your you know internships as well. Apart from that, we have the Bloomberg Lab. Now that is something interesting because Bloomberg Lab is actually an academic learning space that features the Bloomberg terminals. So this provides students and the faculty with access to some real-time financial data, news, and analytical tools that are used by financial professionals across the globe. So if you're interested in the domain of finance, this lab is for you. Moving on. Okay. So now at SCMHRD, you get access to some of the rich and diverse alumni network, strong alumni base. So we have, I think, how many of you have heard about the IPL? Can you let me know in the chat box below? Okay, Mayank Mishra says nice facilities. We would like to see you on campus and get access to those facilities as well. All right, so I think most of you are interested in IPL. Have come across IPL as well. How many of you are over here fans of Rajasthan Royals? So if you're a fan of Rajasthan Royals, you would have come across Happilo, which was the title sponsor of Rajasthan Royals. And we have Vikas Dinahar, who was the founder and CEO of Happilo. And he also featured as a guest shark on Shark Tank India. Then we have Shanika Javalkar, who is a senior operations research scientist at Shell. Then we have Vipul Anand, who is the regional marketing head at Samsung Electronics. Moving on, uh, I think Nachiket would take over at the quiz section. So we have something very interesting lined up for you. Gear up for the quiz, guys. This is going to be very interesting.
Definitely. So I think all of you guys are here to get to the snap primarily and to reach a destination that is SCMHRD. Now, why not just keep it interactive? from both sides. So to get participation from your side, we have kept this quiz. I'm quite sure that the flavor of this quiz will be very similar to the SNAP exam that will be appearing for. So I request all of you to scan the QR code that is being shown on your screen. Just register for the quiz. It's a short 9-minute quiz. You will answer 9 questions. Be aware, guys. It's the exam which tests your speed, right? You have to answer as many questions with the most accuracy. And not to disappoint you, there will be some exciting prizes for the top performers. So go in it, scan the quiz, scan the QR code, attempt the quiz, and the toppers will be duly rewarded.
Come on, guys, show some enthusiasm. You are getting a bit of gist of Snap before it actually happens.
Also, I think we have 16 people watching us live. And I hope you guys have had your dinner because we need you to show some energy.
Yes.
Definitely, guys. Remember, top performers will be rewarded. And you guys need to stick to the end of the session to know who those guys are. You can let us know in the chat. We are having a look at it. If you are guys having any problem, let us know. We'll also be posting a link for the quiz.
While we wait for the quiz, you can shoot your questions in the chat box, and we are very much ready to answer it for you.
So I hope those of you who are taking the quiz right now are getting a little flavor of the SNAP exam and getting those adrenaline rush in your veins. That's what this quiz is supposed to do.
So somebody asked, does SCMHRD prepare SNAP paper? No, SCMHRD does not prepare the SNAP paper. The SNAP exam is actually prepared by the SIU, which is the Symbiosis International University, which is the governing body for the SNAP, and they prepare the exam.
Yashika Gupta says the quiz link is not accessible. Don't worry, Yashika, we are working on it. We will be posting link for the quiz in the chat box as well. You can access the quiz from that link. Is Yashika the
Mayank
only one?
Mishra has a
Yeah.
question in the chat box. Are SNAP cutoffs different for all courses? Yes, Mayank, the SNAP cutoffs are different for all courses. So we have a different cutoff for the business analytics program, we have different cutoff for the core program, and we have a different cutoff for the infrastructure development and management program. So you will have to keep looking on our website to let us to stay informed about the different cutoffs of each specialization.
Come on, guys, feel free to ask questions. We're more than ready to answer it for you. Guys, 4 minutes have passed.
Uh, Harsh, I think Harsh is saying link is not accessible. Uh, Harsh, did you try the link that we posted on the chat?
Okay, guys, so I think there are some issues with the link, but no worries, we'll sort it out. But moving on, let's give you a bit more of insights about SCMHRD and the SNAP exam.
So, guys, as I have told earlier, please do not leave this live stream because I think there is some technical difficulties for you guys accessing the quiz. We are resolving that from our end. We are trying our best. And for you guys, we are keeping the quiz at the end. So be there. Now, let's just focus on the SNAP part. As you all are preparing for SNAP, let's just get a taste of it. Let's have some information. Basically, SNAP has 60 questions which are to be solved in 60 minutes. Now it has three different parts, right? First one is general English. It is similar to VIS section, but you need to solve smaller questions in much less time. Second part is analytical and logical reasoning. And third is quantitative data interpretation and data sufficiency. So this third part checks not only your QA or quantitative aptitude, but you also have some questions about data sufficiency, which is a little different from the CAT or the other exams that you prepare for. So for SNAP, you need to give attention to some specific topics and prepare accordingly. Now, some basic hygiene or some basic factors about SNAP are this test is of 1 hour. So 60 minutes, you are supposed to attempt 60 questions or as much questions as you can. You can attempt 3 times. So this is the USP of SNAP. CAT happens only one time. SAT happens only one time. But for SNAP, you can give 3 different attempts. And the best score out of these 3 attempts will be considered for your percentile or for your admission. For every correct answer, you get 1 mark, and for every wrong answer, 0.25 marks are deducted. So for every wrong answer, you are losing on 25% of the marks. So keeping this in mind, you should attempt SNAP very carefully. Now let's have a look at the timeline. Now please keep in mind these dates. Please engrave these dates on your mind because you would lose your opportunity to get into prestigious colleges like SCMHRD if you forget about these dates. So the last date to register for SNAP is 20th November. So make sure you register before that or much before that. Now, one of the reasons is the earlier you register, better are your chances that you get your test center or exam center nearer to your hometown or your location. SCMHRD registration for college closes at 5th December. That is 1 day before the SNAP examination. Admit cards will be out on 3 dates. For SNAP 1, it will be out on 20th November. For SNAP 2, it will be out on 8th December. And for SNAP 3, it will be out on 15th December. SNAP test dates are 6, 14, and 20th of December. Please keep in mind these dates and plan your syllabus or portion completion accordingly. And the results will be announced by 9th of January. So this is your complete timeline. You should register before 20th of November. You will appear for the exams on 6th, 14th, and 20th of December. And your results for SNAP will be out by 9th January.
So I believe we have some questions. How did you guys prepare your strategy and time management for SNAP? And did you all give all 3 attempts? So to answer your first question, learning about what strategy works for you and how you manage your time, the most essential aspect to it is giving as many mocks as you can. Because when you start giving mocks, it gives you the hindsight knowledge of where you lack and where you are taking the most time in. And according to it, you can plan how you want to approach the questions, which section you want to approach the first. So it's very essential that you take as many mocks as you can before actually appearing for the exam. And as to did I give all the three attempts? Yes, I did. One thing about SNAP is that it's a student friendly exam. It gives you three attempts to do your best. Personally, for me, I thought that my second attempt was the best one, but it turns out I scored the most in my third attempt. What about you, Kush?
Yeah, Nyasa. So I took two attempts. So I actually agree with your point that taking as many mocks as you can actually helps you prepare a lot more better for the SNAP examination, as it is a completely time-based, speed-based, and strategy-based exam. So I actually personally liked the analytical and logical reasoning section. So I wanted to give as many questions as I could before I actually took the SNAP test. What about you, Nachiket?
So my case was very similar to Nyasa's. I appeared for the first attempt and I thought I had aced it, but just for the safer side, I had attempted other two attempts as well. Turns out my score was highest in the third one, and so I am here right now.
Nice. Okay.
I think there's one more question. What's the cutoff for SCMHRD BA? Right. Samir, that's a very great question. But as you can see, cutoffs vary year on year. So in terms of marks, we cannot specifically give you a number that this marks or this percentile is a safe percentile. But yes, we can safely say that anything about 99 percentile is a good score to get into SCMHRD, any of these programs.
We also have a question from Sakshi Gupta who has asked, does SCMHRD provide any mock for SNAP? So actually, when you register for SNAP, you have access to mocks released by the SIU. So you can access that. And apart from that, we, the admissions and PR team of SCMHRD Pune, have an campaign we have an event called Rookie, wherein we provide you daily quizzes. And after it, we are going to give three sectional mocks and three full length mocks. So look out for that. Go to our social medias, follow us over there, and you can get all information about it.
All right, guys. So I think we have answered your questions so far. So now we'll be talking about the SNAP syllabus in hindsight. So we have three sections, as Nachiket spoke about earlier. We have the general English section, which consists of vocabulary, reading comprehension, grammar and sentence correction. So we also have parajumbles, we have fill in the blanks. Then we have the analytical and logical reasoning section. So this personally is my favorite because I have an analytical mindset and I really like to solve these analytical kind of questions. Clocks calendars series is personally my favorite. So every time I took a mock, I used to come across these questions and I used to try to ace these questions in as many few seconds as I could. So apart from that, we also have the quantitative and data sufficiency section. So it primarily consists of arithmetic, algebra, and interpretation. So if you have a knack of solving tables, graphs, charts, if you are a person who has a knack for numbers, I think this section is for you and you can do pretty well in this. Moving on, how many of you have come across different myths about Snap? Because we are here to debunk those myths for you. So some of the most common myths that I came across when I was about to attempt my SNAP examination was that SNAP has sectional cutoffs. Now that's not really true because SNAP doesn't really have sectional cutoffs. The overall score that you get in the SNAP examination, that is what matters. As Nyasa mentioned earlier, that you have three attempts to take the SNAP test. So the best attempt is taken into consideration, and that's what matters for you. Lengthy passages in VARC. Now, I think we had a few questions regarding reading comprehension in the comment section as well. So we don't have lengthy passages in VARC since SNAP is a time-based examination. Mostly there are short VRCs, but if you put in the right strategy, you will be able to get through these passages as well. And SNAP is just like a CAT examination. That's also not true. SNAP is mostly focused on your time, your strategy. It is analysis heavy. Also, you need to attempt all the questions. That's also not true. What matters for you is the accuracy. There's no need to attempt all the questions, all the 60 questions. You just need to maximize your attempt as much as you can and get as many scores, as many answers correct as possible. Mocks aren't important. That's completely not true. I have to debunk this myth for you guys. Time management is the most important thing. Mocks are very important for you. You have to take as many mocks as you can, because if you take around 20 to 30 mocks before the SNAP examination, you'll get the hang of the SNAP test, what sections will be there in the SNAP test, what kind of questions can you come across. So that is of most value to you. I personally took 30 mocks before the SNAP examination, which actually helped me determine which section should I attempt first and which area am I weak in and which area is my strong. So Nyasa, what about you? How many mocks did you take?
I also took about 30 to 35 mocks, and I used to take them uh, after 2 days. So after I've given one mock, I used to take a break and I used to analyze the mock through as to where I'm lacking and where I made a mistake. So after analyzing the mock, I used to go and give another mock. What about you, Nachiket?
Sure. So my strategy was a little different from yours. Since snap mocks are for only 1 hour, I used to give it intermittently after 3 or 4 days, and it was a great thing to analyze my score. It was a speed-based exam, so I need to analyze and need to perform well in that short 1 hour. So it was a kind of break after my work experience because I had a time constraint after my job.
Moving on to the next slide, we have the insights to crack SNAP. Yes, guys, this is the most important slide for you, and this is something that you have been waiting for. So, speed and accuracy is of utmost importance when you're taking the SNAP test, because there are 60 questions and you have to complete those 60 questions in 60 minutes. Now, again, it completely depends on your strategy, what kind of questions you want to attempt first. You can navigate through the sections and take into consideration which section are you most comfortable with. Then you have to be managing the time really well during the SNAP examination. You have to have the mental resilience, because again, it is a time-based test. You have 60 questions. You have to go in with the right strategy. You have to understand which section are you most comfortable with, which section you find the most difficult, and then accordingly tweak your strategy by giving as many mocks as you can. So mock intensive practice is also something that is of utmost importance to you before you actually attempt the SNAP examination this year. Moving on. Now, I would like my friend Nyasa to take you through the admissions process at SCMHRD.
Yes, thank you, Kush. So for admission process, just giving the SNAP exam is not enough. It carries 50% marks, but then there are other processes that you have to sit for. And I do believe I see a question in the chat box asking if we could please discuss a bit about the GDPI process and how to prepare and what to expect. So at SCMHRD, we actually have a GEPI process. We have GD. We do not have GD, we have a GE, which is group exercise. So the difference between both is that in group discussion, you are given a topic and you basically just have to proceed with it and try to put forward the logical points you can before the panelists. But in terms of group exercise, what we're trying to gauge is how you are working as a team. How are you coming up with those logical answers as a team, and if you're able to form a consensus. So that's very interesting. Group exercise is to gauge how you work in a team. And we have personal interaction instead of personal interview. So personal interview is something that's a bit formal, but for personal interaction, we're trying to see how the communication flows with you and how do you react to situations. So 50% will be the SNAP score, and after that 40% is the weightage of your personal interaction and 10% for the group exercise. And remember, only those candidates who have appeared for all the components of the above mentioned procedures will be considered to be eligible for the merit list or the wait list that's released by SCMHRD. Now moving on. So now when we go to register for Snap, we come across various websites on Google. So to make it a bit easier for you, we have this slide prepared where you can just scan and register for Snap. We will stay on the slide for 2 minutes, and while we look at different questions, you can go and register for Snap or just bookmark this website.
Okay, so we have a few questions in the comment box. Sakshi Gupta is asking, does SCMHRD provide any mock for Snap? Yes, it does, Sakshi. So you can access the official Snap mock on the Snap website, and you can get a hang of the different sections that you may come across on the exam day. Then we have Incredible India asking us, which are the best mocks for Snap? MBA Karo mocks are the best personally because I had taken
Definitely.
those mocks before attempting the snap test. As I mentioned earlier, that I gave at least somewhere around 25 to 30 mocks, and I was struggling a bit in the quantitative ability section. So I think these mocks really helped me understand my areas of concern and helped me strengthen those areas before I actually took the snap test.
So guys, if you haven't registered for the Snap or SCMHRD yet, we would really urge all of you to just scan the QR code that is being shown on the screen right now. The steps are very easy. Just go to the website and get started with the registration. There are not a lot of steps involved, not much of information. It's just basic information about yourself. It won't take more than 5 minutes to get yourself registered. And even in the form filling part, if you have any queries, please feel free to put it on the chat. We are here to help you. We can solve any queries of yours. All of us sitting here have just gone through all of these processes just last year. So I think we can understand your anxiety. What are your pain points, any difficulties that you might face? So we are here to help you.
So I believe somebody has asked, what are some sales and marketing roles SCMHRD offers in placements? So to answer your question, we have roles like area sales manager, product marketing manager, business consultant, and marketing analyst present. You can check out more on our page in our placement reports. I believe the link of the same will be posted in the chat box.
I believe Samit Kumar has a question in the comment section. Profile doesn't have any weightage in the selection process. No, that's not true, Samit. So for the SCMHRD selection process, the total SNAP percentile constitutes of your SNAP score, the GEPI score, and a mandatory 50% score in your undergraduation degree. So you do not have to worry about that. If you have a great profile, you will get through.
I believe we do have one more question from Ranjan Arora. What all committees are there in SCMHRD? Definitely an interesting question to answer. We have every type of committees in our college that cater to your interest. So first of all, it is admissions and PR, which we are a part of. You have a flair for marketing, you want to do PR, we are there. You can be part of admissions and PR. Then we have corporate relations team, which handles placements and maintains relations with different MNCs which come to hire on our campus. Then if you are interested in sports, we have sports committees. If you are interested in singing, dancing, any performing arts, we have cultural committee. We do also have guest lecture committees, which arranges different guest lectures for our students?
I believe Kush had explained to you about the same in the Life at SCMHRD when we were talking about what Life at SCMHRD looks like. But I would like to reiterate that we have 14 clubs and committees which are entirely student driven. Okay, so now moving on. So because we come with such an exciting cohort and we actually participate in a lot of case competitions when we are a part of when you are a part of a B school. So to give you a sort of taste of what case competitions feel like, we, the admissions and PR team, have organized a case competition for you. So you can see the link of the same will be on the slide that's before you, and you can access it and you can go and apply for it. We will have quizzes, and there will be the initial round will be a quiz. After that, it will be followed by workshop where you will actually be taught how to approach these cases. And after the case study submission, the people who have been selected get the opportunity to visit the campus of SCMHRD and present their case studies. So go ahead and register.
Guys, this is a golden opportunity that you are getting. I can vouch for this personally because I have been awarded a national runner-up in one of the case competitions held by a corporate. And when you enter into MBA life or any B school for that matter, these corporate case competitions will be integral part of your life, and you will be able to get PPIs, PPOs, and even jobs through it. So to get a flair of these case competitions and be prepared before everyone else, you can participate in strategy.
And just to let you know, guys, a lot of B school experience is about case competitions. So meanwhile, you scan for the quiz, for the case competition. Let's have a few more questions and let's keep this interactive as much as possible.
Yes, Nyasa. I think Rajan has a question. He's saying that I'm a little weak in verbal. How can I improve in that? So Rajan, as I mentioned earlier, I shared a list of topics that you can come across in the SNAP examination. So I believe you have to give as many mocks as you can. And also later this year, we'll have Rookie, our event, wherein you can come across our sectional mocks. You'll get access to those sectional mocks as well, which will actually help you improve in the areas that you find the most difficult in verbal. So I think this particular strategy, if you go in with, I think you will do well in the verbal ability section.
Personally, for me, I use the book Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis to improve in the verbal section. And I do think that it might help you. Okay, now, so moving on. Now the panel is open for any questions that you might have. We are more than willing to answer it for you. So just type it out in the chat box.
Yeah, so we have a question from SRS. What made you join SCMHRD? So SRS, I personally was inclined towards pursuing a career in business analytics, and SCMHRD is one of the best institutes to offer this particular specialization. Apart from that, we also have a strong and rich alumni network that you can get access to. We have different clubs and committees that you can be a part of. So you get access to so many facilities, so many alumni network that this is the right choice for you.
I think that this is a sort of answer that differs for everyone. So since I am pursuing human resources, my first choice in mind was SCMHRD because I come from a psychology background. I really wanted to going into a business oriented field. I really wanted the sort of education that was matching to the industry trends. And that is exactly what SCMHRD does for you. And we have faculties who have multiple accolades. And the teaching style is in a way where it's incorporating case studies in our classes and in our curriculums. So it gives you a bit more of hands-on approach than just theory. Sakshi Gupta asks, will this case comp enhance my CV? It absolutely will, Sakshi. Having this sort of experience beforehand, before you enter a B school, is somewhat of an asset that you can have in par with your peers because you get the hands-on experience on how to deal with a case. Because as I've mentioned previously about how most of our B school time goes into case competitions, and it will definitely enhance yours. Rajan asks again, any tips for quants and LR? Push, would you like to answer it?
Sure, Rajan. So for quants, what you can do is again, you have to give as many mocks as you can. You have to be thorough with the syllabus of the SNAP examination. And also, you can come across our Instagram campaign series named Logical Amethyst and the Formula of the Week, which will actually help you prepare for different formulas that you may come across that you may actually use on the exam day. So these are some of the very important things that you can do.
I think there was some question regarding BA program in our college. SRS says, I'm very interested in your BA program. That's great to hear. Being part of BA programs ourselves, I think me and Kush can literally personally vouch for it. We do have great curriculum. Our curriculum starts with the core aspects of MBA, starting from marketing, operations, accounting, finance, learning basics of it, and it goes up till big data management, HR analytics, marketing analytics, natural language processing. So the curriculum is vast and makes you future ready in terms of a techno managerial role. So you want to be at the intersection of management role and a technology role. BA program is the one that prepares you for it. No questions asked. Uh, so definitely, SRS, we look forward to have you on the campus next year.
Okay, guys, so it's time for revealing who all performed the best in the quiz. So we have Sambit Kumar Panda, who performed the best. He is in the first place. And in second, we have Sakshi Gupta. Congratulations, guys. I can see that your preparation is on point. We hope to see you on campus.
Congratulations, Samvit and Sakshi. You've done really well. We're proud of you. We just would like you to be active on your mail. Keep checking your inbox because that surprise, that reward is waiting for you.
We are getting quite a few questions on the live chat as well. So guys, we will answer each and every one of you. Uh, aka Wolfie asks, any personal tips and strategies? I think that was well explained in the slides by Kushagra. We have also addressed your myths. Uh, keep attempting your mocks, keep analyzing them. You have a great mentorship from MBA Karo. You do have 20 full-length mocks course from them. It is one of the best in the industry. We can vouch for it. So do attempt mocks regularly, analyze them, work on your weak areas, and remember, Snap is a game of speed. So be accurate, but solve all the questions, as many questions as you can in the lesser time.
So I believe Aditya Singh has mentioned his profile. And with the same, he says that I am targeting SCMHRD Pune for HR. Should I give all the three attempts? Personally, I would suggest that you give all three attempts because you can maximize your chance of scoring the best as you can. As I mentioned previously, SNAP is a student-friendly exam and it gives you the opportunity of doing the same. And as for HR, we have a diverse range of cohort present over here from different backgrounds. As I previously mentioned, I am somebody who pursued a bachelor's in psychology. I have engineers who are my colleagues, and I have somebody who was in the hospitality industry. So we have a wide range of cohorts, and we would be more than happy to have you on campus.
So there's one more question. Siri is asking, do business analytics program have coding? I hate coding. Okay, I can sort of relate with you. Even being from an engineering background, I did not do much of coding back at the time. But believe me, there's not of coding pre-requirement for BA program. I think Kushagra has a different background, not from engineering. Would you like to pitch in Kushagra and share your experience?
Yes, Nachiket, absolutely. I mean, I come from a non-technical background, and for me to pursue a career in analytics was a very big decision for me. But now that I have come to campus, I have come across the syllabus. I've seen what the syllabus looks like. I've seen the faculty here as well. So they are absolutely brilliant. And for me, they've made this course very comfortable, very easy to comprehend. And this is something that I actually like doing right now. So if you have a little bit of inclination towards coding, if you have a little bit of inclination towards pursuing a career in analytics, this course is for you. I believe you also had a question regarding any free mocks for Snap. So there is one official mock provided by the Symbiosis International University, and we also have three sectional mocks and three full-length mocks, which will be accessible to you later this year in our event named Rookie. So stay tuned for that.
So guys, if you have any queries or to get support on in any stage of your preparation, we at SCMHRD give you full support. But for that, you need to follow our social media handles. So keep a check on that.
AK Wolfie has a question. What are the roles for finance and what are the faculties for finance? Okay, AK Wolfie. So we have different roles that are offered for finance. To name a few, we can have accounts manager, we have wealth management, risk analyst, credit analyst, portfolio manager. And for more, you can refer to our placement report, which has been the link to which has been posted in the comments below.
Come on, guys, be interactive, ask more questions. Okay, so Sakshi Gupta asks, what roles are offered for HR? So for HR, we are offered roles like HR analyst, we have human resource business partner, we have HR generalist. These are few of the roles that are offered for HR. And for more, you can refer to the placement report that has been posted in the chat box.
And just to chime in, if you are interested both in HR and analytics, I can personally vouch for it. There was a super senior of ours who was enrolled in business analytics program, but he had an inclination for HR. So he pursued HR analytics and then moved into a HR role. So your career trajectory is not defined when you come to SCMHRD. You just get molded in, learn your business, learn all aspects of it, and then pursue your career in whichever direction you want. Uh, we do have one more question. I think Sarthak Arora is asking, is SCMHRD better than SIBM? We do not have a definite comparison, but we do have different programs than in. For example, Business Analytics and IDM, that is Infrastructure Development and Management. These are the two programs that are unique for SCMHRD. And at SCMHRD, we have 99 percentilers and a great folks which are sitting right next to you in your classrooms. So there is not only experiential learning or a standard teaching, standard relation of a student and a teacher, but you learn a lot of things from your peers as well. So that is one of the USPs in SCMHRD.
So Harsh has a question. Does business analytics have LLM coding? Yes, Harsh, it does have. So LLM, as you may know, that it comes under advanced deep learning and natural language processing. So we have so many technical subjects under our course that you may come across, and all these topics are covered on those under those technical subjects. So we also have advanced artificial intelligence and machine learning subjects in our syllabus. So if you are inclined towards that particular field, this course is for you.
AKA Wolfie asked, does SCMHRD have access to LSCG? Yes, we do have access to LSCG. For students and faculties, it can be accessed for any research that they're working on.
Nyasa, I believe there is one more question from Aditya. What are the roles for HR and which company comes in SCMHRD? What are the what are the key skills required for HR? So you have mentioned quite well the roles offered for HR. Can you address the latter part of the question?
Yes, I believe I had previously mentioned the roles which are there for HR, but for you, I will reiterate them. We have the roles of HR analyst, after which Nachiket gave you a brilliant example. Then we have the role of HR generalist. We have the role of human resource business partner, to name a few. And as for the companies, you can refer to the placement report that has been pasted in the chat box to know more about it.
We have one more question. Pranav Pant is asking, can one switch the program in the second year? So no, Pranav, you have to choose your specialization or program, whatever that be, MBA core, IDM or BA in the first year itself.
So we have another question in the chat box by Deadly Gamers. Can you tell the category-wise cutoff? Okay, Deadly Gamers. So for that, you can check the eligibility portal, and you will come to know about the category-wise cutoff, and the link of which has been posted in the chat box as well.
Guys, let's have some more questions.
So Deadly Gamers, just to answer your question, a candidate should be a graduate from any recognized university with a minimum of 50% marks or an equivalent grade. That may be 45% or equivalent grade for the SC or ST. And students appearing for their final year of graduation can also apply, but their admission will be subject to obtaining again a minimum of 50% marks. And the concession in marks at graduation for SC/ST candidates does not apply to international candidates. For more information, you can look into the chat box, the link for which will be posted in some time.
Okay, to go ahead, we have something very interesting for you.
So guys, you can keep putting in your questions in the chat box. We will address them later. And in case of queries, you can reach out to us on our social media handles as well. Meanwhile, there's something coming up which would be really exciting for you guys and which would all give you a glimpse in the life of a student at SCMHRD. So guys might be very excited to know what happens inside the campus. How is the life like? You'll shortly get to see a glimpse of it. I'm sure you're all excited.
Harsh asks, what are the job roles coming for MBA Business Analytics apart from Business Analytics at SCMHRD? Nachiket, would you like to answer it?
Uh, Definitely. As I have mentioned, Harsh, for business analytics, uh, analytics is a field which expands horizontally. You can have marketing analytics, you can have operations analytics, you can have analyst in the finance field as well. So a lot of companies do visit our campus for BA program as well. One of the top names in finance is and tech is IVP, and a few of the companies which typically hire for sales and marketing roles do come for BA program as well. So there is no specific limit or restrictions on which companies do you sit for. But right now, I think we should go ahead with what you all are excited for. Let's just get started with the video, guys.
Congratulations, players. You've completed the game, a journey of resilience, growth, and ambition. The challenges have shaped your character, and moments of joy have enriched your path. Your true reward lies in how the experience prepares you to conquer the future. You've now experienced life at SCMHRD.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now, thank you. What a nice campus, cool facilities, campus life looks fun. Thank you for the nice comments, guys. So you can go ahead and scan the QR code and find a link to all our social medias. And please remember to follow them for all the events and campaigns that we are coming up with this year.
Do scan the QR code, guys. It was great interacting with you all and answering your questions. And if you have any more further queries, you can drop us a mail at the admission cell at scmhrd.edu email ID. That's there on your screens right now. And you can also give us a call on the telephone number that's mentioned there. We would be happy to address all your queries.
And I would like to mention we are also active on the Telegram group, and you get a lot of updates about our events and campaigns on the same. So please feel free to reach out.
Thank you, everyone. You all have been very interactive audience. It was a great pleasure to talk with you and resolve your queries and answer your questions. And thank you so much, sir, for providing this opportunity. We are really grateful to collaborate with you, and we'll be looking forward even going forward.
And we hope to see some of you on the campus as well.
Definitely.